Morning, happy Wednesday. Welcome to Up with KREM. I'm Nicole Hernandez.
And I'm Channing Curtis. Well, it is shaping up to be a wonderful Wednesday. I love saying these alliterations early in the morning. And meteorologist Thomas Patrick, he has a wonderful forecast for us if you like the heat.
Yeah, especially later on in the week, we're just going to kind of slowly start putting our foot down on the gas pedal, and those temperatures are going to respond, so to speak, accordingly later on in the week. So what we have going on this morning is even a little bit of that lingering moisture tried to form as fog. And while the airport has that fog icon, I just checked all the cameras in the region and I saw no issues whatsoever. It just honestly looks like a mostly sunny day as the sun is starting to peer a little bit higher in the sky now that we hit the 6 o'clock hour. Our temperatures will start to respond to that sunshine as they have already in North Idaho. In Coeur d'Alene and Sandpoint, your lows hit 39, but already a degree or two warmer even with that low angle sunshine, so that bodes well to get us well into the 60s by this afternoon. Our rain chances are a lot lower today, just maybe some spotty activity way up to the north, but because that activity is going away, our temperatures will be a little warmer today and then a little warmer tomorrow and a little warmer the next day, and we'll show you just how hot the upcoming weekend is going to be in a couple minutes.
We are coming off a pretty big weekend here in Spokane after Bloomsday, and in less than 2 months, thousands more people will be here in the Inland Northwest for Hoop Fest. So we want to know, what do events like this actually do for our region? Well, in just a few hours, Visit Spokane is celebrating National Travel and Tourism Week with a look at how tourism has impacted Spokane in the last year. Mayor Nadine Woodward will speak, plus we'll learn more about the Expo 74's 50th anniversary celebration. That meeting is at 10 o'clock this morning.
Also today, U.S. Senator Maria Cantwell is leading a committee vote on the Railway Safety Act of 2023. The bill is facing several provisions, including a mandate that would utilize new technology to detect defects in the trains. Officials say that this technology could have prevented the disastrous East Palestine derailment.
Later today, we could learn more about the official name for the downtown stadium. Tonight, there's a tentative presentation on the schedule for the Spokane Public School Board meeting. KREM 2's Brandon T. Jones has been following the stadium's name all along. Brandon, do we know any more about what this name could be?
Well, Nicole, so far what we know is that SBS has been working closely with their partners in the Public Facilities District, trying to solidify a name. Last month, the PFD came forward with a recommendation. They suggested the North Bank Stadium, presented by the Kalispel Tribe of Indians, or Northern Quest. At the time, board members weren't sold on that name. Initial guidelines stated if a Native American tribe is considered, the PFD must consult with the local tribes. But now, according to the SBS superintendent, those conversations are now taking place and they're waiting an update from the district.
We want to make sure that we're really thoughtful and intentional, and we're being as inclusive as possible with all members of our community on what that really important symbolic name will ultimately reflect.
So tonight, there is an opportunity for the Public Facilities District to provide more context and where they currently stand on those conversations in the meeting. Once we have any new information, we will update you on the KREM website and app. But in the meantime, a topping out ceremony for the downtown stadium will take place tomorrow morning. This signals the last structural beam being lifted into place as construction continues to progress here on the downtown stadium. Reporting live in Spokane, Brandon T. Jones, KREM 2 News.
In front of a packed courtroom, the woman accused of killing 2 people in a hit and run last month entered her plea in court.
With regard to count 2, vehicular homicide, also alleged to have occurred on or about that same day, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Megan Skillingstad pleaded not guilty to all charges against her. Investigators say Skillingstad hit and killed a couple while driving drunk on West Trails in Flint near Airway Heights. Court records show that a breathalyzer test came back at .13. Skillingstad had previously been found guilty on another deadly hit and run back in 2013. Her trial is expected to start on July 3rd. This morning, we are getting a closer look at the verdict, or getting closer rather to the verdict in the trial of Lori Vallow.
So the prosecution and the defense both rested their cases in court yesterday. Vallow is the Idaho mom accused of murdering 2 of her kids and conspiring to kill her husband's late wife. The defense shocked the courtroom yesterday when they decided not to call any witnesses or present any evidence during the trial. But Vallow's attorney did ask the judge to acquit her. They say the state did not prove its case. The judge denied that acquittal request. The attorneys will give closing arguments starting tomorrow. Then the jury will start deliberating their decision.
And we now know that the trial will be live streamed as well when that verdict is read. Judge Stephen Boyce banned cameras from the courtroom when the trial started, but he updated the order to allow the court to stream the verdict. Of course, we'll keep you updated on when we expect that verdict to be read and when you can watch that stream live.
It's 6:06. Let's take a look at your Morning Rush. More news in less time. An update this morning ahead of North Idaho College's accreditation decision. Our news partners at the Coeur d'Alene Press say someone on the NIC's Board of Trustees asked the Idaho State Board of Education to step in, hoping it will save NIC's accreditation. We're expecting a decision about the accreditation in July. Crews are searching for a Washington hiker lost in Alaska this morning. The hiker's tracks disappeared where an avalanche happened in Denali National Park. Officials say the hiker was last seen near Moose's Tooth, a mountain about 12 miles southeast of Mount Denali. Crews are searching from the air, while searching on the ground is limited because of falling rocks, ice, and avalanches. This morning, the federal investigators are still working to figure out what caused a small plane to crash in western Washington. The plane went down in the middle of a neighborhood, just barely missing a house. Both people on the plane are now recovering in the hospital, and they should be okay. The owner of the home the plane almost hit pulled both of them out of the plane, and officials say that probably saved their lives. Another 90,000 students in Washington state will be getting free school meals. Governor Inslee signed the bill yesterday. When the changes start in September of 2024, more than half of the state's 1.1 million students will start qualifying for free school meals. And cookie chain Chip Cookies is opening up a new store here in Coeur d'Alene. We've got more cookies coming. The chain started in 2016 and has stores both in Utah and in Idaho. The new one here in Coeur d'Alene will be on East Appleway Avenue. They'll have a grand opening on May 26th from 5 to 10. And during that opening, if you go, you will get free cookies. That's a look at your Morning Rush.
And our weather pattern is going to turn a bit quieter for today. There's still a little bit of leftover moisture in the atmosphere. Tried to materialize as fog about an hour ago, but didn't see any of that pop up on any of the cameras. Just a little bit of action still possible over far northeastern Washington for today. But aside from that, should be a dry and a warmer forecast. Temperatures today will hit the mid-60s, and yesterday that cloud cover and the rainfall did cap those temperatures to even the upper 50s in some areas. It was 59 was our high yesterday in Spokane, but as we look already ahead at this weekend, mid-80s and sunny skies for both Saturday and Mother's Day on Sunday. Could be even hotter yet early next week as well.
All this month on KREM 2, we're highlighting the local people, the culture, and the issues in the Asian American and Pacific Islander community.
So tomorrow, we're getting a first look at the new Trent Alley dedication marker. Spokane used to have bustling districts for both Chinese American and Japanese American cultures. Neither exist anymore, but the Asian American community is getting markers to commemorate what used to be their downtown.
It's a long time coming, and I'm glad that there'll be this so people can remember.
I got a chance to see one of those markers and talk to one of the women who helped design it. You can watch my story tomorrow on Up with KREM from 5 to 7 a.m.